Welcome to Marseille, France's second-largest city and the vibrant heart of the Mediterranean. Over the next 4 days, we'll take you on an unforgettable journey through more than 20 must-visit spots. From ancient architecture to modern cultural hubs, and with a taste of Provençal cuisine at every stop, Marseille is a city where every corner tells a story. Are you ready to explore? Day 1. We begin our adventure at the heart of Marseille, the Vieux Port, or Old Port. This historic harbor has been the city's bustling center for over 2,600 years. Feel the pulse of the city as fishermen sell their morning catch, and locals enjoy coffee at cafes that line the quay. Let's start our day with a true Marseille experience. A fresh seafood breakfast of oysters or sea urchins from the market stalls. Just a short walk from the Old Port lies Le Panier, Marseille's oldest neighborhood. Known for its narrow, cobblestone streets and colorful facades, this district is a living museum of the city's history and culture. Walk through its labyrinthine alleys, explore local artisan shops, and take in the steady flow of art, tradition, and modern vibrance. Don't forget to stop at the Vieille Charité, an architectural gem that now houses museums and galleries. For lunch, we're diving into a Marseille classic, bouillabaisse. With a rich saffron-infused broth, freshly caught fish, and the distinct flavors of the Mediterranean, this dish is a must-try. Head to Miramar, one of the city's finest seafood restaurants, where you can savor this traditional Provençal fish stew. After a delicious lunch, head to the Cathédrale de la Major, a Roman Catholic cathedral, and a national monument of France. It was built on an enormous scale in the Byzantine and Roman Revival styles, and the foundation stone was laid by Emperor Napoleon III in 1852. Afterwards, head to Museum, a striking modern museum perched at the edge of the sea, with exhibits that seamlessly blend past and present. Museum explores the history and cultures of Mediterranean civilizations. The rooftop offers stunning views of the sea and the city, a steady reminder of Marseille's deep ties to the Mediterranean world. Or you can visit Cosquer Méditerranée, just on the side of Museum. This holds an incredible cave display exploration. Dive into the depths of humanity and admire the drawings, engravings, paintings, handprints and other stalagmites and stalactites dating back 30,000 years before today. Just a short walk across the footbridge from the Museum or Cosquer Méditerranée is Fort Saint-Jean. Built in the 17th century, this fortress has watched and protected Marseille city and the harbor for centuries. As you stroll through its historic corridors, feel the steady pulse of history, with the fort's cannons once protecting the city from invaders. Today, it offers sweeping views of the Old Port and beyond. Then head to the historic Abbaye Saint-Victor or Abbey of Saint Victor, founded during the late Roman period and named after the local soldier saint and martyr, Victor of Marseille. As the sun sets, make your way up to the crown jewel of Marseille, Notre Dame de la Garde Basilica. This stunning Romanesque Byzantine church sits high on a hill, providing panoramic views of the city below. Known as La Bonne Mère by locals, the basilica has been a steady guardian of Marseille for centuries. Don't miss to go inside, as you will get amazed by the incredibly detailed Venetian mosaics decorating the arches and the floor of the nave, a statue of Joan of Arc clutching her sword, and a marble figure of Saint Veronica tending to Christ. As the golden light of sunset bathes the city, this is the perfect place to reflect on your first day in this incredible city. Day 2. Start your day at the magnificent Palais Longchamp, a symbol of Marseille's 19th century prosperity. This architectural masterpiece houses two of the city's finest museums, the Museum of Fine Arts and the Natural History Museum. Take a stroll through its gardens and enjoy the steady trickle of water from its grand fountains, a tribute to the Durance River, which brought fresh water to the city. Next, head to La Friche La Belle de Mai, a former tobacco factory turned cultural hotspot. This sprawling complex is home to art galleries, theaters, and rooftop gardens. The steady beat of creativity fills the air here, with street art and exhibitions showcasing Marseille's vibrant arts scene. Stop by the rooftop for a coffee and take in views of the city's urban landscape. After exploring the artsy vibe of La Friche, stop at the Gare de Marseille Saint-Charles, the main train station. It's perched on top of a small hill and is linked to the city center by a monumental set of stairs. Then head to nearby Cours Julien for lunch. This bohemian neighborhood is filled with street art, cafes, and boutiques. Grab a table at La Cantonetta, a local favorite that serves rustic Italian Mediterranean cuisine. Try the fresh pasta dishes or a charcuterie board, paired with a glass of Provençal rosé. In the afternoon, escape the hustle of the city and head to Vallon des Oeufs, a hidden gem just a short drive from the center. This quaint fishing port, with its colorful boats and traditional cottages, feels like stepping back in time. Take in the steady rhythm of the sea and watch fishermen mending their nets. This is the perfect spot for a quiet moment of reflection. Next, take a scenic drive along Corniche Kennedy, Marseille's stunning coastal road. Named after U.S. President John F. Kennedy, this road offers incredible views of the Mediterranean Sea, with its rocky coves and turquoise waters. Stop at one of the many lookout points to snap a photo or simply enjoy the steady sea breeze. As evening approaches, wind down at Plage des Catalans, one of the city's most popular urban beaches. Just a short distance from the city center, this beach is a favorite among locals. Whether you join a game of beach volleyball or dip your toes in the water, the steady rhythm of the waves is the perfect way to end your day by the sea. Day 3. We set sail for one of Marseille's most famous landmarks. Château d'If. Made famous by Alexandre Dumas, the Count of Monte Cristo, this island fortress was once a prison, very much like the island of Alcatraz in California in more recent times. The steady isolation of its location in the Mediterranean made it a place of both fear and mystery. This site is one of the most visited in Marseille. Explore the old cells, the high ramparts with gun platforms surmount the cliffs, and take in the views of Marseille from the island. From Château d'If, continue your island-hopping adventure to the Frioul Islands. These rugged, wind-swept islands offer pristine beaches and dramatic cliffs. Hike along the scenic trails, find a quiet cove for a swim, and soak in the steady tranquility of nature away from the city's hustle and bustle. For lunch, enjoy fresh seafood at Le Collier Frioul, a charming restaurant on the island. Indulge in Mediterranean flavors with grilled fish, mussels, and shrimp, served with a side of Provençal charm. The steady rhythm of the waves provides the perfect soundtrack to your meal. Day 4. Start your final day at the Cité Redues, a modernist masterpiece designed by renowned architect Le Corbusier. This iconic building is both a residential complex and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its innovative design was meant to create a vertical garden city, a steady blend of modern living and natural surroundings. Next, head to the Orange Velodrome, home to the city's beloved football club, Olympique de Marseille. Even if you're not a football fan, a tour of this impressive stadium is a must. Feel the steady roar of excitement as you step onto the field and imagine the energy of a match day in this legendary venue. For a relaxing afternoon, take a stroll through Parc Borély, one of Marseille's most beautiful parks. With its expansive lawns, botanical gardens, and a picturesque lake, it's the perfect place to unwind after days of exploration. The steady hum of families enjoying the outdoors and the gentle breeze from the sea makes this a serene retreat. As the sun sets on your final day in Marseille, head to La Terrasse du Port, a trendy rooftop spot overlooking the Mediterranean. Sip on a cocktail, listen to live music, and watch the sun dip below the horizon. The steady ebb and flow of the sea reflects the vibrant energy of Marseille, a city that has left an indelible mark on your soul. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey through Marseille. We hope you've enjoyed these 4 amazing days, and that you leave with a steady rhythm of Marseille heartbeat echoing in your memories. Until next time, safe travels.